Hello and welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles. RB3K here with
Truth.
Alright, so we are actually casting again because last week there was no actual awesome games up, so we didn't cast. But anyways, we got ourselves a game on Metalopolis with MouzHasu and Cloud, our Red Terran.
So yeah, this is a best of 3 between these two players, and they are spawning on Metalopolis on cross position, so we should have a nice long epic game here. And about last week, we just got beat to all the good replays. It's not that there weren't any good replays out, that everyone already casted them and had them out, and we didn't want to copy, so...
Yeah, recasting games that other casters have done, especially other popular-ish casters have done, it's unfair to them. They've done it, let them put them up and let them have their... Let them have it.
It seems BM, but the truth of the matter is they'll get all the views and we won't get any, so... we had to find a few that people don't have already seen. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like we've said many times before, guys, send us an email. Tell us that this is an awesome cast and we'll cast it, because then we have something to do.
Yeah. We're not going to do anything else in our lives.
No, nothing at all.
We just wait for replays.
That's all we do.
We're so Ronry.
We so Ronry. I have no Okay, anyways. We got ourselves a scouting probe going up to the Zelnaga watchtower. He's probably just going to walk in there, see the pretty little barracks going up right now. Go up to the production tab, not the spending tab, because no one really cares about the spending tab.
I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. You got some good information in there. See how much they're investing into tech and eco, and no army, so look at all that. Look how much technology they've bought.
That's pretty awesome. But even, so they're pretty good on their build orders right now.
So the probe's coming in, it's taking a few shots at the SCVs, and once the shield drops, it's going to run away like a bastard and wait for his shields to recharge.
Man, that's
the trademark of any good Protoss player right there. So we do have our gas coming up, and the barracks is about to finish. So the probe will probably want to stick around to see if the initial marine will come out or the tech lab's going to come down right away. So the marine is on its way, and you know the probe's probably going to kick it out of there very soon or hide in the smoke. And you can find these nice little corners to actually hide your probe in, because they'll run into the smoke and not see it there and then back out and oh you actually will find it.
Oh, he could have hidden right there and it would have been fine. But anyways, the probe's going to go back for a little scouting run through the mineral line.
Marine's on its way, and some nice micro from the marine should end that probe's life, and it is gone as the SCV is roaming around in the Protoss base, I think still. Yeah, it's still around.
It's still there.
Oh, wow, he's picking fights right now. He's a bully.
Yeah, that SCV getting hit to hell. It's got only 5 HP left. It got to see what it needed to see. Sees the cybernetics core, sees the gateway, so we're going to get a quick stalker out, basically keeping any kind of Reaper harass nullified.
Yeah, we got some pretty interesting reactor coming down that early barracks right away from the Terran player. You usually don't see a reactor this early, but it looks like he got a marine-based build coming in, because he hasn't put it on factory. He's got plenty of gas stored up right now. So I'm kind of wondering what his tech path will be. Yeah,
is he going to go for another factory, throw down on maybe another barracks and throw down a tech lab on it, but 130 gas is... Yeah, no, this is a little bit weird, but we'll see soon enough. Back in the Protoss player's base, we do have a second gateway coming up. So 2 gateways, Stalker being warped out right now, and Chrono Boost on Warp Gate Tech.
Yeah, it looks like there is a fast expo coming up right away for our Terran player Cloud. It's a really ballsy move, but with the reactor barracks, you can really pump out those marines, get a few bunkers down. Well, 1 or 2 probably will suffice, and you can really hold off any early pressure. But, you know, the Protoss player might not even scout this at all, and he'll get that up just free.
Yeah, exactly. Protoss player just kind of moving his own probe through his own base, looking around for maybe any hidden SCVs that might come in for some more scouting.
Yeah, so that first stalker is on its way. It looks like it's going to hit that tower. No, it's going straight forward. No, it's going for the tower indeed.
I think he's controlling it and basically goes to the tower, sees what's up, and heading right back home right now.
So yeah, it might actually pay off for him to kind of poke up towards the Terran base, maybe catch a glimpse of that command center coming on its way. Another barracks on its way, marines being constantly pumped out, and a nexus coming down for the Protoss player as well. Wow, these guys just telepathically knowing who's expanding when, because this is amazing play.
Pretty good stuff, and again, like we said, Protoss player doesn't know anything, just knows about the 1 barracks, and that's about it. And then on the Terran, on the Terran player side, Terran player knows about the cybernetics core and the gateway, and that's it. So not much scouting since the initial scouts.
Yeah, so some pretty ballsy expansions. If anyone was trying to do some all-ins or anything, it probably would have worked, but both players taking the eco route. It is cross-positional, so you probably do favor a faster expansion, and we do have a robotics bay on its way as the SCV does catch a glimpse of the expansion.
SCV does come in. It's probably not going to see too much yet, because it only had 5 HP. It died really quick. All its little metal parts there.
Did actually catch a glimpse of the robo bay?
Let's find out here, actually. It depends on whether or not he clicked it, too. I did see it. If that is the robo bay. Or is that... Yeah, up there. Crazy me. If he clicked on it, he did see it, but I don't know, because he is going for stim pack right now, throwing down a second barracks.
Third barracks.
Third? Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm crazy. Third barracks, and a Marauder is being pumped out right now, so maybe he did see the Robo-Way. Who knows?
Yeah, probably saw it and should expect some sort of orb running around. Pretty hard to catch them anyways, even if you know they're coming. What are you going to do? Waste 100 minerals on turrets, so you might be able to see it. So, it's pretty good scouting method for Protoss because they're just hard to catch.
Yeah, those orbs are pretty small, so you got to be looking for that shimmer in the sky. Anyways, 3 gateways and a robotics bay. Robotics facility, sorry. Pretty standard play for Protoss players usually. You get the orb out, you get a couple Immortals out. You got a pretty good force to defend against a Marine Marauder push if you got enough gateway units also.
I'm kind of wondering why the Terran player stayed on his gas. Like, after he got his reactor down, he could have just pulled his SCVs off gas and just got that one reactor, kept building Marines and barracks, and he's got quite a bit of gas stored up as he does have his first factory on its way, so maybe he'll spend some of his gas as he is getting his second refinery now.
Yeah, he's got like 180 gas, so he had like 300 gas saved up before he threw down this factory. It's a little bit weird not seeing Terran players keep that much gas, especially if they, especially this late into the game. I would think that they would have some kind of tech path to choose, because 3 barracks with 2 with tech labs don't require much gas at all.
So those look like our Terran player is pushing out with a nice ball of Marines and Marauders. Stem pack is nearly finished, so they'll probably wait for that to finish. They'll probably won't get there in time before it finishes. And once he gets that stem, you might want to try to poke in. And you have to be careful though. Without medvacs, you got to be a little bit more conservative with that stem pack usage.
Yeah, that stem pack and just takes 10 HP right off your Marines and your Marauders, and it kind of makes them a little bit that much squishier to any kind of fire. The Observer does see this push coming in, so the Protoss player should be moving his forces down, which he already has. This should be a pretty good force fight right here.
Hopefully with the nice force fields he can pick off. Wow, a lot of Marines all stemming, nowhere to run now, so they are committed to this attack. Force fields blocking them in. Stalkers taking their shots. The Marines don't have enough DPS right now to take care of this Protoss army, and it does look like the Protoss player will mop this up real quick.
And the Protoss player completely annihilates that army pretty easily. The Marauders running and huffing and puffing away, going home. Those force fields were clutch right there, keeping those units locked in, and he was forced into fighting even though he didn't want to probably.
Yeah, because even removing the chance for the Terran player to kite him, even the slightest little bit of kiting, there's still extra DPS you take without returning the damage. So it's pretty good with those force fields. Just make sure they can't run anywhere and just fight them one-on-one on the even battlefield.
Yeah, Protoss player did poke up forward looking for any kind of reinforcements that might have been coming and on their way back, and he did pick them off, so those guys died quite easily without doing much damage, only shield damage, so that heals up pretty quick.
Yeah, so the Colossus building is complete, so we probably will see a few Colossus on its way right now. Our extended thermal lances have not been started just yet. First Colossus on its way, but slight supply block issue. And Starport's done for the Terran player. Now I expect to see some medvacs or Vikings right now. Vikings can easily counter that Colossus, but medvacs can just keep that shit alive.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird because I think he's probably gonna go for medvacs initially if he hasn't seen the robotics bay, and if he hasn't seen that base, then he's gonna go for medvacs, and if he has seen it, he's gonna go for Vikings. He's going for medvacs, like I said, so he hasn't seen any kind of Colossus play at all. We shall see what happens.
Yeah, some more gateways coming down for Hasu or Hasu? Yeah, MouzHasu.
MouzHasu.
I don't know why Hasu or Hasu Orb. I don't know. Maybe that's his previous name. Or I'm just crazy.
So many players have been changing their names. What's his name? Into the Rainbow now. Hope Torture. This and that. It's kind of weird.
Cool is now Fruit Dealer.
That's a cool name. That's an awesome name. Fruit Dealer.
See that? Embrace your heritage right there.
Anyways, we got a couple bunkers here protecting this expansion, and
here we go. Drops. The fancy medevac drops from Terran players. This is the bane of anyone that's facing a good Terran player. They drop like crazy and they keep you distracted pretty nicely. But I've never really liked dropping in kind of the lull of the action going on, because you kind of expect it happening right now. You kind of want to drop while your army's moving around. You kind of poke, draw the Protoss army somewhere else, and then do the drops while you're doing multitask.
Yeah, exactly. If the Protoss army is around here, they can't defend here. Oh, I'm totally D9ing it right now. The Protoss player is going for Templar Archive, so High Templars and Colossus, massive splash damage units basically. Going to be able to deal with Marine Marauder balls really easily. A drop right here to take out a proxy pylon, I guess, and the probe did survive with its life.
And he is continuing to lay down more proxy pylons, but now he should know that this drop is on its way as the army is starting to reposition itself. A clutch scan right there. Now he knows there's no point of trying to run his medvac straight through. It's going to be a loss of 8 Marauders.
Yeah, these medvacs are probably going to chill out here for a little while and wait for these units to move down. But if MouzHasu is smart, he's going to keep his units here a little bit longer, because The Terran player right now is lost 8 Marauders from his main army, and having just a couple Stalkers here, maybe not this many, but a couple Stalkers here will deny any kind of drop and allow him to push out and be that much more effective against the army.
Yeah, it does look like he's pushing out with his main army of Sentries, Zealots, and Colossus, and he just force field those Marines so they can't run away, even though they couldn't really run away from the DPS of the Colossus. But you know, with authority, just force field them up there, you will die here.
Bitch, you dead. Warping in a couple more units, researching, I was about to say studying, researching Psionic Storm right now, gonna be able to do massive DPS.
Wow, that's another clutch scan to check if the Stalkers are left or not. Yeah, I guess he saw when his Marines engaged that army there are no Stalkers in that combination, so he knows the Stalkers are waiting out somewhere, and we do have Cloak coming up right now. Not too sure if it's for Banshees or, yeah, Personal
Cloaking.
Yeah,
Is that for Banshee? That is probably, no, wait. Or is that Ghost Academy that we missed completely?
I'm not controlling the mouse right now.
I know. It is Ghost Academy.
Yeah, so that is the Personal Cloaking for Ghost, so you should see some EMPs soon enough. It looks like weapon level 1 is on its way. Psionic Storm has finished, or Psychotic Storm, either way you want to call it.
Psychotic or studying? I don't know. Anyways, the Kydarian Amulet is being researched also, or being produced, so any more High Templars being brought into the field will be able to storm this juicy army of just
this
pure
third
Marines,
expo on the
basically.
gold is in a very dangerous spot right now. The army is nowhere near, and he did catch a glimpse of it, but he's not going to engage it right away. Will he stim up and try to snipe that thing before it is cancelled? But it is cancelled right away before he even gets a chance to stim. I wonder if he would have been a smarter move just to try to bait a stim out of him.
Yeah, just keeping it up there and get the stim and then cancel it.
Yeah.
That probably would have been a lot more effective, I would say, because
But
then...
You never know if Cloud will stim. He might just try to shoot it down.
And then it's just depressing.
Yeah, so it does look like he chooses to take his third at another main, kind of far away. It might be harder to defend, but it will be less detectable from the Terran player. A Marine is left behind on the Xel'Naga tower to keep track of any type of movement.